Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to the weekend edition. We branch out. There's photos and videos, and David A. Gaines puts it all together. David, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture, and during the week, we give out hugs. So we need a hug on the weekend, too, so come on. Thanks for joining me. I love to say it's not cute not knowing. One of our favorite TV shows is coming back, and two singing superstars are about to take the world by storm. Welcome to the Weekend Edition. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's about to be Bad Bunny everywhere. Check out these photos. This weekend, Saturday Night Live returns for its 51st season. Bad Bunny is going to be the host and musical guest, Doja Cat. Also about Bad Bunny, have you heard? He is doing a halftime show at this year's Super Bowl. Well, actually, next year's, because it's February the 8th, 2026 in California. Bad Bunny is the headliner. The Latin superstar is going to take the world by storm when you see this amazing show. Now, I think he hasn't announced it, but I think that Bad Bunny is going to kick off a U.S. residency here in the States. He already did one that was phenomenal in Puerto Rico, but now, get ready, y'all. Bad Bunny is the halftime performer for next year's Super Bowl. Here's the scoop on Toni Braxton and everything that she is doing for Lifetime. Two of her biggest songs are going to be made into movies. He Wasn't Man Enough for Me, that song came out in 2000. Well, get ready for the movie with Essence Atkins, Yvette Nicole Brown. They're going to be starring in this movie for Lifetime. Another big Toni Braxton song, 1993, Unbreak My Heart. I really thought that this was my life back in the 90s. But a great love song, and Toni Braxton is starring in a movie for Lifetime. So, Toni Braxton turning her songs into hit movies for Lifetime. Abbott Elementary is back Wednesday night, 8:30 on ABC with a whole new season. And they say we're going to see a whole lot of surprises. And we're going to see Abbott Elementary at the Phillies game. The Phillies are in the playoffs, and the show is set in Philadelphia. So that is going to be an episode that a lot of people want a chance to check out and see. Brandy and Monica. All right, they got this, The Boy Is Mine tour. That song came out in 1998. And now we're having a tour. You got Brandy, you got Monica, you got Money Long, you got Kelly Rowland, you got Jamal Robinson, the kid who won this season of American Idol. This is going to be a tour. And guess what? You got to pick up Essence Magazine, because Brandy and Monica are gracing the cover of Essence Magazine and looking quite lovely, shall I say. But this tour is about to kick off. They're selling out all over the country. But get ready, because Brandy and Monica are coming to you. 18 years ago, The Simpsons hit us with a movie. Now they're coming back with a new Simpsons movie. The Simpsons are coming on the big screen, but we gotta wait a little bit. A Simpsons movie is not coming out until 2027. And now it's time for Ask Auntie, where you get a chance to ask me questions. Of course, we need our readers. And we're going to start with Elaine Irvin J6S. Hello, beautiful. Patty, love your show. My question is, how do you handle difficult interviews with celebrities? And some of these stories are going to be in the book. All right, my very first interview with Jermaine Jackson, he didn't want to talk. He acted like he was afraid of us. I don't know what was going on, but he was weird. What I've learned, because years ago, in the 90s, David Ruffin was so damn mean to me. He was high. And he didn't want to be interviewed. He wanted to get some drugs. And he was just mean. And Eddie Kendricks was like apologizing for him. Another time, I had a run with Phyllis Hyman. I said, Phyllis, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this, Phyllis. Now, if you don't want to do the interview, just leave. Just go ahead. Well, girl, you know how Russell Simmons had written a great book. Now that I think about it, he was probably not the one who wrote it, but it's a great book on wisdom in life. So, he had this really mean assistant. And they had put up with a lot of BS from the other announcers, but I read the book. So the woman said, well, you only got 5 minutes with him. Excuse me, 5 minutes with who? When I done read this damn book. The interview didn't go well. Once I put my foot down, it went well. But I have learned in the beginning of my career, much younger, I would get offended and that would be in my feelings. But now, you know what my motto is? You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? You ain't got to talk. You do not have to talk. Get out. I could be playing a song. That is how I deal with difficult interviews. I've had celebrities want to come in and just pat their hair. India Irie did that to me. Now, the second time we met, she was fine. But in the beginning, she didn't want to talk. She was giving me one-word answers. I was like, this interview is over. And she was like, what? Yes, because if you don't want to talk, you're wasting my time. I could be playing a song. That's my motto. I could be playing a song. This one, Sakina McMorrin. I hope I said that right. 2217. Lizzo does look amazing. What's the status of her background dancer suing her for sexual harassment? That is an excellent question because who knows? That story then died down. I feel bad for Lizzo because she looks amazing, but it seems like people are holding it against her that she lost weight, and I'm going to tell you why. People that are heavy, they feel like, you abandoned us. You got to get healthy at some point in your life. I think it was Lizzo's, she just should have came out and said, I got the shot. She went into, I'm vegan, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm on Ozempic, I'm not on Ozempic, I'm exercising. Have one story and stick to it and just look good and say, I'm doing this for my health. That is a good question. I'm going to see if that issue with the dancers comes up, but I think it's another thing that hurt her career. Velma Woolley, 7879. Hello, Patty. I love documentaries too. What has been your favorite so far? I love a good documentary. Behind the music, unsung. I've loved so many of them. I love the one that they did on Dionne Warwick that was on CNN. Even though they didn't really talk about her time with the Spinners, then came you, and I know they're editing because the guy who did it, he hollered at me at the damn funeral. He said, I had to do a lot of editing because I had said, like on the radio, like, I wish that part would have been more because Then Came You by the Spinners was like her first #1 song, even though she had all those other songs. This one, Then Came You. And he hollered at me at her funeral. And I was like, at a funeral? Really? The Dionne Warwick one, the Luther Vandross one, made me cry because after his stroke, he never sang again. And it just made me very grateful because 10 years ago, I suffered a stroke and God kept my voice intact. But all of those shows, the music ones, I love, love, love. Now, I haven't loved all of them. Some of them, I knew they was lying. But some of them, I really, really like. But y'all, you sit me in front of, like, I'm going to tell y'all about this one. It's on HBO Max, Yacht Rock. Christopher Cross and all that. I love that type music. It's on HBO Max or HBO, but look up for it. It's called Yacht Rock. It's a fabulous documentary. Okay, Dolores Brown, 1912. Hi, Patty. Do you have any tips for success in your business? Of course I do. Be nice. Be nice. You would be surprised at the people who are pure mean. Be nice. Be nice to young people. When I started in the business, there was a woman. She can't look me in the face to this day. She was so mean to me. I was 18 years old, and she made me and my dad wait because I wasn't driving then. She was so mean. I'm like, cool, Mo D, how you like me now? Be a person of your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Show up for work and do your job. Don't be getting involved in other stuff. Show up for work, do your job, and do what you have to do. That is important. I'm trying to teach this to my son, who's like, I said, when you going to work? What time are you? I'm like, what time are you going? Oh, I'm going in later. One day, I swear to you, I looked at him like, did I bring the wrong kid home from the hospital? Because we don't do that. We show up. We show up. Be kind. I cannot say that enough. Be kind to people. It will work out in the end. Be kind to people. Show up and do your job. Don't get involved in all the other mucky stuff. Show up, do your job, and be a person of your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Thanks for joining us, David A. Gaines. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got new goals and new heights. So subscribe to the channel and tell a friend. And if you just always watch, but you've never subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Leave comments. This is where you leave Ask Auntie. And Ask Auntie is not always about me. What do you want to ask? What do you want to know? Ask me. Trust me, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to say, I know this one too much. But Ask Auntie. Leave your questions. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. But more importantly, thanks for carving out a little bit of your time to hang with us. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.